Welcome back, guys. Um, I'm here to talk about the highs and lows, which are three, uh, one of the big three PD race. And yes, I will announce that. In fact, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, and I just clicked the record button. I'm sorry about that, because I just remembered I had to record the video, and yeah, just fuck it, let's do it. So yeah, I'm not too worried about that because these first videos about these things are just the basics. I mean, you can go more in depth in each of one, but yeah, I'm not gonna do that for these videos. In the videos which I'm gonna do more in depth, I will put some time into those. These ones, most of them I just improvised, which I like doing. I like improvising stuff. But yeah, this is the definition. So, I'm here on the DXY because just recently it happened an example of this. So, highs and lows. Highs and lows are basically magnets of price. All of PDAs are, but I think, at least from what I've seen and what I see in general, highs and lows tend to be the biggest of magnets. What I mean by this, we see this high right here, this high. We were bearish, obviously, and we have here. I'm sorry, I didn't even notice. We have here this one. Sorry, not this one. This one. So we have this high and this one. The price will tend to be driven to one of those. So, for example, here we were bullish. Clearly, we were bullish because the pair was going up, but then the switch happened, the flipped. So what is your next target? What you want to see price reached? Obviously, you want to see this low getting hit, this low getting swept, which it did eventually. It took some time. It took it took a month to get it hit, but it actually done. Then you want to see the next target get hit, which was this major low, this lower low. So you can see this happening everywhere because, alright, we hit this wall, we add the reaction from this wall, and keep in mind, highs and lows have how do I say this? Have pretty aggressive reactions. What I mean by this is every time price sweeps one of these major lows or major highs, it tends to or reverse or at least make a catalyst for pullback to then start moving this way again. So, for example, we sweep the low, we then switch to bullish again, and then the targets were obviously these highs. These practically equal highs, you can argue, but yeah, they weren't equal highs, but practically. Eventually, we hit those. I mean, we before we hit those, we formed equal highs. These are basically equal highs. So then we hit those, and then we just start getting some more until just recently we sweep this major high, which is the reason I am not trading for a few days because I mean I don't know where the price is going, so I don't know. Maybe I will start trading very soon because it's bullish. It's turning bullish right now, clearly. So yeah, the next target in this case, like right now, it would be this newly formed high, which we are almost there, but probably it will go there. You can just buy right now and it probably will. But yeah, obviously don't do that, please. And yeah, we have to understand that we have highs and lows, we are lower lows, higher highs, and we have equal lows and equal highs. The thing with equal lows and equal highs, they are they are a even bigger magnet, at least from what I see, because price tends to, before eating the high or the low, sometimes, not always, and you can predict this, so don't even try, please. You can predict this shit, is completely random. sometimes the price tends to form this equal highs and equal lows. It tends to not sweep the high or the low, like it did right here. It tends to pull back with just few ounces from the high or low, tends to pull back, and then go for the equal lows or equal highs. It tends to do that a lot. So in this case, I can't find you another example, I guess, in this particular chart. But yeah, it tends to do that a lot. And it's not a bad thing necessarily because it creates a even bigger magnet. But yeah, we have the lower lows and higher highs, which this is a higher high and this is a lower low because it's the lowest of them all, and this is the highest, obviously. So this is just a normal low, which is very important as well. Price didn't react off of it because it swept this one, but it could have. It could have had reacted off of it. Yeah, what you need to understand basically of the highs and lows, it's just they are magnets. You want to see them get target, you want to see them get swept, because stops many. I mean everything, many stops. It's just that you see, there's probably a stop right here. Probably will get swept. Uh, so let me think of it. Yeah, it's basically that. I don't think I got anything else to say because it's that simple. You see high, low, it's a target, it's a magnet. You can imagine it as a magnet because the price eventually will go there as soon as we turn to this side. Because if it's a high, as soon as we turn bullish, probably it will sweep that high. Probably because obviously sometimes it doesn't. So yeah, it doesn't happen often. What the fuck am I saying? So yeah, guys, you can I take this video as a beginning of the highs and lows because actually they are very simple concept, but you can go in depth, very much in depth with those. But yeah, I will not go any further than this. I hope you enjoyed. Just keep in mind they are magnets, they are targets. They tend to agitate the price too much. They tend to, if you see a higher high or a lower low get swept, please don't trade or don't. It probably won't be as successful because you can't predict what it's gonna do because it tends to make a pullback or reverse. Yes, it tends to, but sometimes it just completely ignores it and just keeps on going lower or higher. So yeah, you can't actually predict it. And yeah, just wait for your time. This is a game of waiting. It's a game of patience. So yeah, wait for your time. Be careful. This is magnet, but just that, just a magnet. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed and peace.